Hi, this is Joe. If you're getting this message for the first time, that's awesome. If you're back, if you're back seeing this message, another message from me, that's awesome as well. Um, because that's my purpose in life is to send out messages each day. One, to help better your life. What help um, to guide you through this the process of awakening, to guide you, give you tips, experiences of mine, and understanding that what you're going through is is normal, and and sometimes hard, sometimes easier days come by, and to me it's like the best explanation is like a roller coaster. Some days are better than others, and if you're getting this message, it means that you're in the awakening process, which is something that, if you don't know, it's about your soul's choosing to do this work before coming to Earth, and this work is basically the inner work that you do by releasing traumas, releasing blocked emotions, releasing addictions, um, what do you call it? Anything that's abuse, potentially abuse, or even family traumas, generational traumas that's been in your family. And these are all released based on doing your inner work, and that starts with you focusing on yourself each day. And doing that is doing that, you just take 15, 20 minutes 2 or 3 times a day and meditate and just focus on your breath. Box breathing, like 5 breaths in, 5 seconds count for holding it, 5 seconds out. And it's called box breathing. You can kind of change it up 3 to 5 seconds, whatever this suits you the best. And like I said, don't be too hard on yourself at first, because like me, at the beginning of my journey, I only could probably sit down for 5 minutes before I would have to stand up and do something. And breathing, slowing down my breathing and just counting my breathing and stuff. I used apps to help me do that. You don't really have to if you don't want. I mean, I recommend you don't use it if you don't have to, but if you do, then there's plenty of apps out there that do the breath work and the counts, and you can do it to music as well, whatever works for you. And for me, at first that's what I needed to do, and then I transitioned off of it, where no music, no sound at all, and just focusing on your breath, and doing the box 5, which I explained. So the thing I wanted to share today with you is that you're here. Your soul chose to do this, and it's not only going to help heal you, but also your family and humanity as well. So, and then with that, you're with making the choices each day to do the meditations and release the um, release the emotions, whether you're crying, whether you're shouting, whether you're just talking like I am right now. Like I love to talk, but when doing emotions, because my childhood was probably similar to yours, where nobody really in my family talked about what was bothering them, what what was bothering them, nor emotions or anything to in that aspect. Everything was pretty much hush hush, as far as you suck it up and get on with life. And and that's not the way to live. Not only that, as you approach adulthood, it just accumulates. And obviously, when you're a child, you don't have to worry about too much. But when you become adult and get out in the real world and have your own children and families, and even before that, you have to a lot to deal with. And if you don't have a resources, tools to deal with that, then you're really pushing the envelope of being stressed out every day and anxious, and with probably multiple um, illnesses, or what do you call it, ailments, just because all that that is bottled up inside you, it reflects on the on your body itself. If you have headaches, back pain, neck pain, all that. I mean, what I used to have is a lot of neck pain and stuff because you my stress was in my shoulders. I mean, you get all the tense shoulders and tense neck of the stress of work and family life, and that resides within. For me, it resides. I mean, for everybody, it resides in our body. The body takes the punishment for this, but for me, it was shoulders and neck. And if you don't release that, and each day, because you just don't let it bottle up and accumulate, and that's what happens when you're a child, when you're just bottling up that all those emotions, and then you get it to be an adult, and you just have you're in a pressure cooker of trying to make the ends meet and meet the needs of your family and everything. Then that just becomes where you explode, and in society, in this society as it is now, with all the competition and stuff, that's where we how do you say it? That's where we need, that's why we need these tools to be able to take time out. Really, and taking a time out 3 times a day is 2 to 3 times a day is the least you can do for yourself. And 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 by doing that, you're not only kind of resetting, pushing the reset button on your nervous system by calming it down, but also you're changing your perception of how you see consciousness, outline the consciousness of others, because as you go through this awakening process, you will learn that we are all one. If you don't know that already, um, God is not separate from us. God is inside us, and we are fractals of it. So, so when you go through this process, you'll see that your family members, friends, anybody that's surrounding you is a is God, and you're by you work doing your inner work, you're also helping not only yourself but the people around you, because that reflects in your relationships with them, how you treat them, how and and the how you say it, the inner love that you generate from yourself as you go along this process, and start releasing things. You understand that not everything that's happened to you, and most everything that's happened to you, a lot of us, not, I mean, most everything probably that's happened to you, that wasn't your fault. It was either just within the family that you're born into, within the family generations of addictions and things that or behaviors and that you've suffered from as a child, and and in that you have to do the inner work right now to release all that and let that go, so that you can become a better version of yourself, and also that your other family members don't have to go through this. By doing this work and completing the awakening journey, you then stop any further um, what do you call it, issues to occur in your family, as far as whether it be trauma, whether it be illnesses due to blocked emotions and stuff, and or ailments or addictions. I mean, you name it, whatever that's going on within your family, that may be, and it might even been also within generations prior to you. Those traumas, addictions, and things will be ceased, and by doing this work, that you'll block them from continuing in your family and with yourself, and your by doing the work yourself. So that is, if and that is one of the most important things. And the second thing is that as more and more humans go through this process, we as humanity become, to raise our frequency. And when we raise our frequency, we start the ascension process, where our frequency raises to a point where that the world as we see it no longer exists, and that, I mean, for structures, the existing systems of financial systems, of governmental systems, of of academic systems will no will cease to exist in the way we see them today. They might exist in different form, but how we develop as a humanity will be different in that we will see things we won't see things in a lighter way. I mean, where people will be more friendly, more loving, more there were I mean we're more resources are available to us to will be available to us. We're not the only current issues we have now is that Lord resources are we're, we're sold on the idea that resources are limited and we have to compete for them. But as you learn this process and go through this process and learn, you'll see that there's no limit on what we can do as human beings, and no limit to what we can do with the resources that are available to us. That will be shared by all, and so that is the two main reasons why to go through this process, and as a soul you chose to do it. What I'm basically saying is that it just take and when you release the emotions and stuff. I mean, crying, journaling, even jumping up and down. I mean, like simple things. I mean, like you go back to your childhood when to. I mean, obviously not for releasing emotions, but you go back to your childhood and remember what things made you happy, and whether it's jump roping or um, what do you call it? Playing in the backyard or throwing a frisbee or whatever. When you release your emotions, you you can also by when you release your emotions, also you can include just moments of just playing around, and it helps you release. I mean, the idea of that we don't play as adults and we don't take the time for ourselves, that is absurd, because that's why we become so stringent, so rigid in our thoughts, and so rigid in our behavior, and because our body itself wants to move. It's made to move. It's not made to be a sponge for all the stress and negativity that's in the world. So by releasing your emotions, you might just dance and dance to a nice song, a favorite song or whatever, after you do some meditation, jumping up and down, jumping jacks. It's amazing that how much little things can help with relieving stress and releasing emotions. Writing, for me, because still not a great person to talk about emotions yet, but I like writing, and I do talk, but I like to talk, but so writing about my emotions and stuff, and expressing my expressing it through writing is what I like to do. And now, I mean, I do it more often now to express my emotions to others, and be there present for others so that they can express their emotions, or family members and friends. So like I said, this is just the beginning of your journey, and I just want to give you some tips, what to expect from this journey, what you've signed up for, and that, I mean, some days are better than others. I'm not going to say that this is not how do I say it? It's a roller coaster, and like I said, what my personal opinion is that even when days are rough and you're releasing a lot of emotions, you just, at the end of the day, with the journal what you're grateful for, because all the things that are happening to you are happening for a reason, and it's happening for you, so that you release these emotions and get them out. It's like anything. You want like a towel that's saturated in water or whatever, and you just wring it out, get the water out, get the emotions out, being crying, talking, writing, and expressing yourself, and you'll feel better each day. And as you go along, that 25-pound bag of potatoes that that's inside you. I mean, metaphorically, for all the what do you call it, emotions you have, it will start to get lighter and lighter and lighter every day, and you feel much better for it. So, hope this helps you. And like I said, I'm I'm creating this channel for the use and the sole purpose of people going that are needing this information and needing to reach out and needing community in which to belong to. That are You're not alone in this process. Again, you're there's not only people like me that have already went through it, as the light workers and people that have took volunteered first to lead others after going through it. So we know what to expect and what we went through, so we can relate to your experiences, what you're going through. And secondly, to be an open channel to you guys, from Divine, to help you with anything you need, to answer questions. If you have comments, please ask them, and also to group at and as the channel grows, to bring everybody together to collectively talk about things, to raise awareness of, and to show that everybody's going through this together, and it's not just you, and you're not going crazy by any means. So please subscribe for more, because I like to build this and make sure that everybody who needs this information gets it, and also to share, and as my purpose is to share the love and knowledge that I have of the divine and of our humanity, to make sure that we progress and evolve into a better society and better human beings, and that's my goal. So love you. If this resonates with you, please by all means subscribe and like and pass it on if you know others that need it. And I love you, and have an awesome day. Thanks.